Measurements. The millimeter is like an ant. The centimeter, the width of your fingertip. The guitar is like a meter. So the kilometer now is like from Fresh Market to Astafans. Now, the millimeter is the smallest, the centimeter bigger than the millimeter, the meter bigger than the centimeter, and the kilometer is bigger than the meter. To make up a centimeter, you need 10 millimeters. To make up a meter, you need 100 centimeters. And to make up a kilometer, you need 1,000 meters. Okay, so remembering that units getting smaller, less of them, you divide. So if you have to go from millimeters to centimeters, you divide because millimeter is smaller than centimeters. So from smaller to bigger, you divide. From smaller centimeter to bigger meter, you divide by 100. From smaller meter to bigger kilometer, you divide by 1,000. Now units getting smaller, more of them you multiply. So from bigger kilometer to smaller meter, you multiply by 1,000. From bigger meter to centimeter, you multiply by 100. From centimeter to smaller millimeter, you multiply by 10. So when you come to number 2, part B, it says change millimeter to centimeter. Okay, so for number 2, part B, all right, you're going to change from centimeter to millimeter, from millimeter to centimeter. We have 120 millimeter equal. Now from millimeter to centimeter, what do we do? From millimeter to centimeter, what do we do? We have 120 millimeters. What do we do? Please take out your pencils, your pens, your exercise book and start to write. So please watch the video for number 2, part A, for you to know what to do there and for you to know what will be your answer. So complete this. You have 120 millimeter. Show your working what you have to do to 120. Look at there, from millimeter to centimeter. Look at what you have to do. So you have millimeter and you want to go to centimeter. What do you do? And then your answer should be there. Okay, so do that for part B. Part C, we have 58 millimeters. Okay, so take this down, 58 millimeters equal. What do you do? Remember, you start in millimeter, you start in millimeter. So start with millimeter, check the notes, you start in millimeter here. What do you do to 58? And your answer in centimeters. So please copy this down also and show your working. Complete the blank spaces. What do you do to 58 millimeters to change it to centimeters? And look at there, from millimeter to centimeter, what do you do? Verify. At D, we have 92 millimeters. Imagine that. That's a lot of millimeters. 92, because millimeters is small. See that? If you have 10 millimeters, that's just 1 centimeter. 20 millimeters, that's just 2 centimeters. 30 millimeters, that is just 3 centimeters. So if you have 92 millimeters, what do you have to do? So you're working so that you can write your answer in centimeters. Okay. You can compare your answers. You can discuss with your friend. Okay. Look at the video for number 2, part A, to know what you have to do to change from millimeters to centimeters. Very good.